In this video, we're taking a look at the Aoocci C6 Pro, a motorcycle GPS unit with some really useful features. My first impressions were that the packaging really stood out. It had that premium high-end feel, similar to the kind of box you'd expect from Apple. It definitely gives the impression of a high-quality product, so let's see what's inside the box. You've got the main GPS unit, there's a front and rear camera, a universal mount, a tyre pressure monitoring system, a handlebar controller, and all the tools and mounting accessories you'll need to get it set up. I wasn't comfortable attempting to install this myself, but luckily my lovely friends Jack and Gary took care of this for me. The install took a bit of effort, mainly to route the cables cleanly and to get access to where everything needed to go. That meant that the seat and tank had to come off, along with the windscreen, odometer surround, and all the front panels. Jack actually soldered an extra accessory socket onto the existing loom, which meant he didn't have to wire the unit directly to the battery. You can follow the instructions and go straight to the battery, but since Jack's a mechanic and he figured that this was a better setup, I was happy to trust him on that. Once the GPS unit was powered, it was mounted to the screen bracket, and the cables were routed neatly through one of the front panels. We took a moment to check the positioning of the front and rear cameras before sticking them down. Once the camera cables were connected to the GPS unit, it was a matter of reassembling the bike. The tyre pressure monitoring system was so simple to install. Just remove the original valve caps, put them somewhere safe, and screw these on. They communicate with the GPS unit via Bluetooth, feeding it information about the tyre pressure and temperature. The unit connects to your phone via Bluetooth and runs either Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, depending on your device. Setup was really straightforward. I connected my Cardo to my phone like I usually do, then connected my phone to the GPS unit, and it was ready to go. The unit starts recording automatically as soon as the bike is powered on. It records in 1-minute loops onto a high-capacity memory card, overriding the oldest footage as it goes. The cameras even have built-in G sensors that detect things like collisions or sudden braking, and they'll automatically save that footage so it doesn't get deleted. I've been genuinely impressed by the camera quality. The footage is sharp and detailed, which is exactly what you want if you ever need to review it. I decided to head out for a spin to properly test the GPS. I found this beautiful little bridge about an hour away called Southeast Swing Bridge, so I hooked up my phone to the Aoocci unit and headed out. I have the Aoocci unit on a windscreen mount since there isn't much space on my handlebars. Because of that, there's a bit of vibration coming through, but if you've got the room to mount it on your bars, it'll be rock solid. I also choose not to install the handlebar controller for the same reasons, but I'm happy just using the touchscreen. That said, I reckon the controller would probably be the safer option as it'll keep your hands on the handlebars. Overall, I'm really happy with the Aoocci unit. It's a great addition to my riding setup. One of the big pluses for me is having my phone separate from the bike. If I ever get separated from the bike for any reason, the GPS stays mounted and my phone stays on me, which is much safer, especially on solo rides. I love that it's waterproof and heatproof, so I don't have to worry about leaving it out in the elements, and I can easily control my music and maps without any unnecessary distractions. And once it's set up, the interface is very user-friendly. Now, there is a bit of effort involved if you want to do a clean install, but that is the standard for this kind of thing, and it's worth the effort of doing it right. Or I imagine it would have been if I'd done it myself. If you're thinking about getting one for yourself, Aoocci and I have teamed up to offer a 22% discount, which takes a good chunk off the price. You'll find the link and code down in the video description. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you haven't already, and as always, thank you so much for watching.